Let's talk about Metroid Prime 3 for the Nintendo Wii and why I have a strong distaste for this piece of shit. Excuse my language and excuse me. I don't mean to be this angry. It's just this game. You know, I bought this from Fallout Games a few days back. Right? To celebrate Christmas, to go into a new year, I wanted to play a new Metroid video game, and there's not that many Metroid video games other than, like, Metroid, Metroid 2, Samus Returns, Super Metroid, oh, I don't know, Metroid Prime 1 and 2, you got Other M, you got Dread. Let's see, you got the Metroid 2 for the GameCube, or not GameCube, 3DS, that reimagining of Samus 2. So you got a lot of options to play Metroid, right? And I was like, you know what? I want to give Metroid Prime 3 a chance. I want to play Metroid Prime 3. Why the fuck not? Let's talk about Metroid Prime 3 at its finest. Why do I despise this piece of shit? Let's talk about it, right? So I put the game into my Wii for the first time, and you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I felt this immediate feeling of, ooh, like the opening for the game isn't the usual, theme that you would hear in other Metroid games for some fucking reason. You wouldn't hear the usual, you just hear this on some stupid ass Halo shit. Like, what Halo garbage? Well, what the fuck is that? Look, don't get me wrong, Halo isn't garbage, but you get my point, right? I'm not here for Halo, I'm here for fucking Metroid, right? So I popped the game in. I try my best to understand the dialogue and give a fuck, but low-key, Prime 3 opens up with the game, Samus. Ooh, I need to talk about this because I have never felt this way about motion controls a day in my life. So I'm playing fucking what's it called, right? I'm playing Metroid Prime 3. Here are the controls. There's no way to use your fucking GameCube controller. And yes, I know. Well, Alan, why don't you just wait for Switch to re-release Prime 3 and 2? Because they're going to re-release those games sometime in the future. I'm sitting there like, dude, is it right now? Is it 2025 yet with Metroid Prime 3 for Nintendo Switch? No, it's not. This is the only way I can fucking play this piece of shit. Right? So I pick it up. I put in the game. I start playing. And, ooh, here comes problem number one. Every single thing you do in this game is controlled by the fucking Wiimote. So when you sit there, right, and control this game as Samus Aran, alright, the homegirl, right, you control Samus, every single bit of her movement with the Wiimote. So if you're not sitting there in your fucking seat, straightforward as fucking possible, have fun with Samus going like, hey, dipshit, I'm gonna go this way instead. Right? Have fun with that because you can't sit to make yourself more comfortable on a bed. You can't sit like looking left then trying to play. Stay fucking centered if you want to play this piece of shit, right? The movement is still with the analog stick, but moving the camera / Samus's gun arm, trying to do this shit is with this, right? You have to point the Wiimote at the fucking screen like it's Other M to move around and shit. And I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I felt this in my fucking joystick, I sat there wondering with my life, why the fuck did I pick you up, bitch? Right? I really asked myself, I spent, how much money was this? $12 on this, right? It's not the most expensive game in the fucking world, right? But $12. When I could have gotten something else for $12. I don't know, a fucking 12-pack of cans, and it would have been worthwhile more than this fucking piece of shit. Right? So I moved Samus around. I knew this was going to be bad. As soon as I have Samus move the whole camera with this, I knew it was going to be an awful time. Because guess what? I'm used to playing my games tilted controls, or maybe if it's Punch-Out Wii, I'll use the Wiimote and Nunchuck, or maybe Wii Sports Boxing with this. So Alex, you like motion. Why are you complaining about this type of shit? Oh, I don't know. I have to use this press the B button or A button, depending on what control scheme you got, to fucking shoot. I have to press 1 to open my fucking map, press C to do the fucking roll, hold Z to Z target, and fucking use the nunchuck to go like this on stuff to use my grapple lasso. I'm sitting there like, why do I have to do all this fucking shit with this control scheme? Why not? I don't know, and since most Wii's are compatible with GameCube controller, why didn't you give us the option to be like, hey, why don't we just make Metroid Prime 3, you know, with the GameCube controller in mind? Why just this? I'm sorry, like, look, don't get me wrong, I play Galaxy like this all the time, right? Hurrah! Hurrah! And I grab the little star bit shits, right? I do all that, right? But I don't have to sit there and be like, every single time I want to move something. And what's worse, right? What's worse than moving the camera in this fucking shitty-ass game is literally moving the Wiimote forward and backward, right? Forward, backward, forward, backward, forward, backward. Because Samus likes to interact with stuff with her big-ass fucking hand looking like a fucking 3-year-old on the goddamn screen, right? To try to interact with shit. Right? I want to interact with this fucking game. Get the fuck down there, bitch. Look, that's how I want to interact with that shit, right? But Samus has that serious touch to it, right? Where she has to interact with the fucking controller. I'm not in the way of looking like a fucking jackass to make Samus interact with shit with her fucking hand. And then I also have to grab said thing I interact with. I have to push it backward, or push it backwards, turn it clockwise, and then push it back in. And guess what? My motion in this Wiimote isn't the goddamn best. So I'm sitting there for 30 minutes looking like a jackass doing this shit. Doing this fucking motion. You know what I could be doing with that motion? Wii Sports Boxing. Where, I don't know, my character will actually throw a jab. Okay? Samus is over here looking like a dumb fuck. Not even moving in the direction that I'm listening to the game, by the way. Not even the direction I want her to push it in or pull the shit. Because you have to start by pulling it out and then counterclockwise and then twisting it in. Or sometimes you move the Wiimote like this to like interact with levers and all that other sort of stuff. And also minus, by holding minus, it's also your visor, your scan visor where you scan every fucking thing, which is so goddamn boring. Oh my fucking god. And you're probably wondering, how the fuck did you enjoy Prime 1 if you think Prime 3 is boring? Well, let me tell you something. Prime 3 is bare fucking bones. I have never seen a Metroid Prime game so bare bones. The music I listen to when getting in on this is fucking boring. Even in combat, it's fucking lame. I'm sitting there like, dude, Prime 1 immediately has some of the most iconic tracks of all time. Fabian Jr., yes, I think I do remember you. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've seen you. How you doing, by the way? I'm just so fucking pissed off that I couldn't read fucking chat. Fine, welcome to stream. It's Leslie, welcome to stream. You know, just fuck, man. Anyways, other than dealing with Samus's bullshit, shooting enemies was bullshit, trying to deal with Meta Ridley was fucking trash, and I don't care about anybody in this story except for Samus, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Prime 3 does a horrible fucking job introducing the idea of other fucking bounty hunters in Samus's fucking universe. We have a bitch that can shapeshift, we have a motherfucker that has ice powers, we have another motherfucker that's good with technology, and like, that's the fucking bounty hunter squad. And let me tell you, I give no fucks about any of these characters. I'm sitting there when playing the games looking so goddamn bored. Like, maybe one or twice I was like kind of into the game because I'm just starting out, but literally earlier today as I tried playing multiple fucking times, I'm sitting there like trying to keep myself awake playing this shit, trying to go around and figure out what the fuck I gotta do in all these locations, all these different types of planets, and I'm sitting here falling asleep, also getting pissed that I'm falling asleep because how boring everything the fuck shit is. And it's like, god damn, man. I thought Metroid Prime 3 would be a nice return for fucking Samus. No, I have to sit there, listen to bullshit dialogue from the Federation Force, which I fucking dislike. Fuck that shit, by the way. I do not care about that, right? I don't care about the Federation Force and what they have to say. Dumbass idiots also created a somewhat subpar mother brain in their goddamn shit that leads all the commands and shit. Fucking idiots. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know, to me, this shit feels too bare and barely in something. I don't know, I just can't look at this shit, bro. I just can't look at this shit and be like, oh yeah, this is a fun return to Metroid. I prefer 2D Metroid, okay? I don't know why, but ever since I finished Prime 1, I was like, yo, should I, like, avoid Prime 3? Or should I avoid Prime 2? Because I remember Scott the Woz said something, and I think I couldn't agree with him more. He said that the Metroid Prime series, in his opinion anyway, or just in general, like Prime 2 and Prime 3, they're still good, right? They're still good, right? But they're not as good as Prime 1. And as soon as I opened this piece of shit and listened to the story, tried paying attention to the characters, you know, look at the graphics and tried to play, dealing with the control scheme the only control scheme that is available in the fucking game with a Wiimote. It's like, yeah, let's play. Well, let's do this. Well, let's play Metroid Prime 3. This is the newest well, not the newest Metroid game, but it's one of the better Metroid games out there. Other M's the one that's shit, right? Now I understand why I fucking said take this shit back, Louis, the first time. Because I actually had this game, and I took it back because I wonder why. The control scheme was not in my liking. I actually would rather play a game like Metroid Prime with a fucking regular controller, not with a Wiimote and nunchuck in hand, where I have to sit there the whole time, keeping my wrist up the entire time, not engaging with the gameplay at all, right? I'm sitting there looking like a jackass doing some of the interactive shit that's not really interactive, by the way, like I mentioned previously. Music's not keeping me interested. Fucking Samus is a blank slate. She doesn't fucking talk. So there's nothing with her that's like super cool, super interesting going on. I mean, Dark Samus was in the game, but even then, I don't give a shit. You know, I really cannot look at this game and be like, I give a fuck about you. No, man, I don't care. And I tried to care about all the other bounty hunters. I tried giving a fuck about this story, but I immediately tuned out. Like, and I gave it a few hours, too. I didn't just sit there for 1 hour and then come in and make this goddamn video. I literally sat there for a few hours, giving the game a play, seeing if it's worth the damn, seeing if it's interesting, and I just gotta say, fuck no to Prime 3, man. Prime 3 for me just made my blood boil so much, I came right in here to make this goddamn video, because I just got done playing it, and I was sitting there like, fuck. I'm wasting my goddamn time. At least Anton Blast was somewhat entertaining gameplay-wise. I get to hold an actual controller in my fucking hands and actually play through a goddamn bitch. Even if that game just led me to more suffering than I did enjoyment. You know what I'm fucking saying? You know, unlike this mobile game-looking piece of shit right here. Hold on, you know what? Here, you guys want something new? This is for my New Year's resolution, right? My New Year's resolution, here, I want to be careful with this Wiimote, because I've had this nunchuck for a very long time, and I don't want to break this Wiimote, because I still want to play, you know, good games, like Wii Sports and other things, right? So I'm sitting here, I got this game right in my fucking hands. I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit! Fucking snap! Anyways, there you go. That's my review of Prime 3. This game fucking sucks. I'm surprised that shit didn't cut my eye open. I do not enjoy Prime 3. It's too basic, it's too bare. I don't care about the story. I don't care about 95% of the characters. And the gameplay, especially them controls, is really what ruined my time with this goddamn game. Now, if you excuse me, and this is definitely what I wanted to do to Anton Blast. I wanted to destroy the fuck out of that game. I really wanted to destroy that one. But you know what? I beat it, uninstalled it, forgot about it. But then I came back to this piece of shit. And now I'm wondering what the fuck. Alright? What the fuck? You know what? I wasted my fucking time playing this shit. And then you guys are probably going to be wondering one day, or sometime in the future, hey, but you said Galaxy 1 and Galaxy 2 on the Wii were great. Yeah, again, it's great because most of the game isn't fucking motion control based. And I actually enjoy the controls. All I needed to do was spin with either the Wiimote or the nunchuck, you know, to get the job done. But this game bases my whole camera movement and Samus's fucking thing with the damn Wiimote pointing at the fucking bitch. If I wanted that, I would just go fucking fuck myself or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, I think I cut my nose, so that's great. Either that or I have a fucking scar somewhere, so that's nice. Might show later, but, Metroid Prime 3. Anyways, yeah, think I'm good. That's been my experience with Metroid Prime 3. Never playing this shit again. You know, I was so close to just exploding in general because, my dad came in, right after I got done with that, and I was about to make a thumbnail, asking me, hey, can you feed the dogs? I was taking a break because, he deserves his long breaks because, he works really hard. And I was going to blow up, but I just didn't because, I only like to blow up on things that deserve it, which is right there, Metroid Prime. Look, come on over. You want to see Metroid Prime 3 in the fucking flesh? There it is, look. Ugh, beautiful destruction. Oh, so great. Look, you see that fucking disc? Right the fucking hell! Right the fucking hell! Anyways. Excuse me. Wow, I didn't know I felt this way about a fucking Wii game. Anyways. I'm good. It's not like, I'm mad about other things on top of that, but it's fine. I'm good. I'm really good. Definitely, like, not a waste of my fucking time, constantly making me fall asleep. Again, I'm gonna repeat myself until you click off the fucking video. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that, but you guys know the reasons. And those are all of them. Of why I don't enjoy this piece of shit. Yep. I'm sweating like fucking crazy because this room is fucking hot. Anyways, I almost put another fucking hole in this closet door, but, I decided to spare it because I already did that pretty recently. So it was either that or the fucking hole in a wall, so I made my choice. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I gotta pick all this shit up now. Metroid Prime 3, man. There goes. Didn't last. Makes fucking sense in my book. That game's fucking shit. Anyways, goodbye. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. Happy, is it New Year's Eve? Because if it is, it is. And if it isn't, it isn't. I don't fucking know the dates, okay? So, yeah.